I'm the coolest one out of all of us.
That was incredible. Hello, it's the Yak. Rowback.com, promo code Yak, 20% off your first purchase. Q-zips, polos, hoodies, joggers, shorts. Rowback.com, promo code Yak. It is race day.
Woo!
It is race day.
This is Danny Conrad's Christmas.
Yeah.
I couldn't wait for this, but I do have like a list of excuses that will probably happen at some point.
Oh, we'll have to go through them before.
Yes.
It's race day. It's mini golf finale day. We got a lot going on. Kyle and I hate each other now.
No kidding.
Check. Turn me on.
Yeah. No, Kyle just mentally bodied me in our match last night. Are we not on?
Test.
We're on.
Okay.
I'm not on.
I don't hear myself.
Yeah, I hear
Our
you,
name
Kyle.
show
hear
fucked
you.
with
Yeah.
our stuff.
Yeah.
Who did?
Our name show is in here. I think they were touching our shit. All of my stuff's all moved all over the place.
Can they hear us right now or no?
Yeah.
Oh.
Kyle's headphones are
They're going to be
unplugged.
hearing about
Oh,
this in
his
the next
headphones
unnamed
aren't
show.
on.
I'll
Try
talk to
them on now.
Portnoy.
Yeah.
Check.
You good?
Check.
Nothing.
We can't have this happen on race day.
His mic's on.
His mic's on. Yeah, so I don't know why we're...
My mic is dead.
Kyle bodied me mentally last night.
Oh my god.
And then I accidentally bodied Nick.
Yeah.
You bodied me.
No.
No, you bodied
I
me.
came out the worst.
He came out the worst.
Oh, in the text exchange?
Yes.
Oh, I'm talking about the golfing.
Okay. Kyle, you bodied me in the golfing because before we started golfing, you were like, that was way too intense for the first one. Let's just like have fun. And I was like, oh, okay. And then before every shot you took, you said, I'm definitely going to miss this. And then would hit it every time. And it just got in my head.
He hustled you.
Thank
And then I think you did the politics
man.
aside. This has been a great match.
He
that
did
one
say
got
that.
me.
Yeah.
And then also when you were when at the end you're like, oh, so we tie, so shouldn't we celebrate too? That got me.
That spooked me. The celebration, seeing you guys that happy, like now I want you to just win because I like you guys. If you're going to get that happy, then yes, by all means, I would love that.
You got that happy over a tie.
Yeah.
Imagine
I just hated myself because I did take it seriously. I think it's fun when we take it seriously. I think
You're
people
right about
enjoy
that.
it. But
Yeah.
you were just so funny and also like playing mind games that I was like, God damn it, it's so easy for him. Why can't I do this? Like your mind games are subtle. Mine are like, you're gonna miss this putt.
I was freaking out though on the inside. I had to do that to release some pressure from me.
Yeah, and so then Nick lost the whole thing because after I watched back the last like 20 minutes when I got home, and I went to text Kyle and say your arms looked awesome because they did, and I accidentally texted Nick that.
And I said, are you lying?
Yeah,
And you're
And-
like, fuck.
I was like, shit, that was for Kyle.
Right. And that's how I found out that I'm saved in your phone. I think we're friends. I'm saved in your phone as KB's Nick.
Yeah,
Hated
And
to see all of that.
yeah, it was bad.
All of it. Hated to see
It
it.
was
Yeah,
bad,
man.
I think I saved you as KB's Nick on the first day I met you.
You saved me as pedophile Nick the day I
That's
met
true, and then I changed it to KB's Nick, and I don't have any other Nicks in my life.
What the fuck, man?
You're the only Nick I got.
Just stop telling me this.
It's the truth.
You should have no smokes.
Nicky. I mean, that guy.
I think we work with like 11 to 12 Nicks.
There was a Nick Slack chat
Yeah,
that
but
I was
like-
invited to.
Yeah, no.
Nick is Nick Hamilton. Like Nick Hamilton is Nick Hamilton, right? Like that's a full name.
You just have him as, yeah.
Mulcahy, same thing.
He's Mulcahy.
Yeah, right. He's my only Nick.
I got
Fasoli.
Fasoli's Fasoli.
And
I got
Nicky Smokes, according to page 6, is Chuck Longley.
Oh, you got government names?
You got Chuck Longlead.
government named.
Chuck Longley. Shot butter.
That's like everything is quarterback. That's a quarterback skill.
Chuck. Yeah.
That's a good
I was
name.
gonna say Chuck.
That's hilarious.
Chuck Longley?
That's a good quarterback.
Yeah.
Chuck
The best quarterback name.
Great.
He's a gunslinger.
How do we never realize?
I didn't know his name
name is
was
Chuck Longley.
Chuck.
He also sounds like the white dude that Wilt Chamberlain scored 100 on.
Yes,
Like
yes.
Chuck
That's an early NBA
Chuck
guy.
Longley.
Oh, you remember Chuck Longley?
Yeah, that's
He played for the Pittsburgh Barnstormers.
Yeah.
Wilt put 100 on his head.
That's a Utah Jazz player if I've ever heard it.
Just so bad at basketball.
6'1", 140.
No, he's tall.
Oh, he's
He was
tall?
awesome in college, but it was because He was playing,
tall.
like a smaller, and then he's a white tall dude who just gets fucking crushed by the black guys. Chuck Longley.
Chuck Long.
He just has to foul really hard. But yeah, he's a football player. Chuck.
Oh my
Literally
god.
He's Josh Allen.
That's Josh Allen's skill set.
It's Chuck Longley.
Wow.
Is his actual name
Charles.
Chuck? But why would but page 6
I think I
use
said
Chuck?
Charles.
They said
I said
Chuck.
that.
Okay, sorry.
He's still Chuck.
I killed it.
No, it's
Chuck. He's Chuck.
Chuck Longley.
Longley.
Why would he not keep
God.
that just set on me?
Also, Nicky Smokes is not a Nicky. He's not a Nick because I do spell it. Ever since Dave did it once, the porn star spelling.
KKI.
Yeah, KKI. It has to be how you spell it. But yeah, the golf. So Nick, you were calling the whole thing.
Just from a viewer standpoint, it was so exciting. The match, the way that this is formatted this year is so much better.
I know there was some pushback at first. I think Dave didn't understand it. But like I was thinking about it halfway through the second round. That would be right about when I would have been 15 strokes back from Ryan Whitney.
Yes,
If
it's over.
did it the real way. Yeah.
Right.
It's like, who cares? This is such a fun format.
I think the champions pushed for this because they don't want any more champions.
Oh.
They had their champions brunch. Who can win with the team game?
I guess
They had their champions brunch.
They had a champions brunch.
Champions brunch yesterday.
Who are the champions?
Whitney, Kirk, and Jeff.
Oh, those boys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean it's a fun ass game, and the drama is amazing. But every putt is like you're giving a speech.
Yeah. And KB and I were joking about it. Like, mini golf is probably the most frustrating, stupid sport there is because you take it seriously and then you miss a putt, and then you're like, oh, how did you not avoid that huge Ryan Whitney bobblehead?
Yeah, right. Like you get mad at yourself the same level as mad on an actual golf course, but you missed ramping up his tongue.
Yeah, there's just jokes all in your face.
Yeah. Like
No,
imagine being as mad as you can be in front of that.
Yeah, imagine Scotty Scheffler playing the 18th at the Masters. It's just Ryan Whitney's tongue is right in
It's
front of
the
the hole.
worst, and it's the worst feeling. And then there's nothing you can do to like. There's no workaround. You can't laugh about it.
No.
You just gotta sulk.
There's beef.
I absolutely love that dude.
Beef. Can we show the beef?
man.
The beef clip from last night. The saddest part was he went and took the putt again while there was just pandemonium everywhere. And then I saw him here.
He was here till late.
He might be the kindest man I've ever met.
Yeah,
He really is.
he was here for 2.5 hours practicing after that. Like the lights were off.
He said he's ready to kill today.
Oh,
An angry beef is a scary thought.
Yeah.
Big T coming up with a big putt. Gruden and Big T.
A good duo.
Yeah, Big T just kept on saying that's why you're a Super Bowl champ. After making a 4-foot putt
Yeah, that's
around
why.
the pizza box.
Nerves of steel. This is just like the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Coach Gruden wins Super Bowls, can avoid the SS Portnoy ship that goes back and forth.
Yeah,
on
right.
13.
He doesn't have to be doing any of this. Look at Kirk.
And White Sox Dave he did a mini Kirk.
I think White Sox Dave lost every hole he played.
Yeah.
He's still doing
Can
it.
we
Look-
show the video of White Sox Dave slipping?
Look at this,
Oh my
though.
God,
This is
yes.
so sad.
What happened?
He's finished the hole.
He did.
Oh, he
he
finished.
retook it while there was pandemonium.
Look how happy you guys are.
We were so happy.
I want you to feel that again. I guess multiplied if you win it all.
And then we were getting tie shamed.
Yeah, I thought you deserved to celebrate a tie.
Well,
Hard in our face.
It's you got to think about it. It's not.
I get
it's not
it.
a tie.
That
It's-
was a good tie.
Everyone's trying to get to 12 and both teams are trying to get to 12 and a half points. So scoring any points is important.
Yeah,
And
it was a damn.
If it was 8-4, today would be the worst day of mini golf ever.
Yeah, it was a tie worth hooting and hollering over.
We
It was
won
a
the tie.
phenomenal draw.
Oh my God,
He went like Tasmanian devil.
he's a special boy.
Oh my God, he is.
So he and Cons were like getting into it this morning, I think.
They were.
What
Mm-hmm.
Well, wait,
was
really?
being
They
said?
both fully believe they're going to win.
Yeah, and what was being said?
Dave was telling Whitney that he's going to pretend like Cons is not even there while they're next to each other racing. Whitney replied that might not be the best strategy. No one-on-one race. A lot of like high school stats were being thrown around. Dave's big thing is he's saying he basically exclusively just runs on the treadmill, and he's like, but I added 30 seconds to it. I don't think that's fair.
I don't know if there's an equation.
Right. I don't think that equals.
That does. I think running in any way
but to be able
will help him a lot.
A mile's a mile.
For sure. But to be able to pace yourself is a lot harder than like equal to.
Did they get stopwatches?
I think he is using it.
But Dave is so obsessed with the time. All he has to do is pace himself with Cons.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pace is right there.
Right.
You won't understand that.
I think
Just be in front of Cons at the end.
But does Cons beat Dave in a sprint at the end?
Cons is saying that it's going to come down to pure competitive drive, and he's going to beat him in that factor.
Right. And I'm on
That's
record.
not a tangible thing.
It is to Cons.
Yes, right.
They are more alike than they realize.
Yes.
I think they see each other in one.
Yeah. Yeah.
They see themselves inside of one another.
But last night when I got
And it makes them mad.
how'd I get in here? Oh,
Get me out of Dave.
I'm inside of you again, Cons?
God damn it.
Is it in yet?
Oh, they're driving to the track right
They need
now.
to fuck this out.
Sitting.
Oh, fuck. I'm in Cons.
I'm going to fuck the cunt
Here's
out of you.
Francis. Francis here.
Perfect.
I tried to explain to my wife last night. I was like, "Yeah, the White Sox, Dave and Cons are running a race." This is also very funny because it's like when I get home and she's like, "How was your day?" I'm like, "Well, I choked the first mini golf match, but then I had a great comeback."
It was a long one, babe.
Yeah.
Trying to explain it too. It's so pathetic.
Yeah. I tried to explain to her the scoring, and her eyes glazed over. And then I was like, "And White Sox, Dave and Cons are running a mile against each other." It's like this is not real life.
Trying to explain things outside of these walls.
It's so hard.
I get like frustrated that I need to say more than one sentence.
Yeah.
Like I'll come home and just be like, yeah, those two hate each other. and then I get why. I'm like, are you fucking serious?
Right,
Why?
so
Denzel Washington.
That's exactly what happened. She said, "Why do they hate each other?" I was like, "Well, Dave thinks Denzel Washington plays the same role in every movie, and Cons likes him." And then she looked at me like, "What?"
Oh, fair.
And it's a blood feud. This will span. Their children will hate each other.
So naturally, they're having a race over it.
Oh my God!
Challenge.
Challenge. Francis,
He was like, I didn't challenge him.
how you doing, Francis?
I'm great. Good to see you guys. Thanks for having me.
Are you excited for this race?
What's the race?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
White Sox, Dave and Cons are on their way right now to a track to run a mile against each other.
Wow.
Yeah.
White Sox Dave challenged Collins to a race in an argument that didn't pertain to speed.
But it was about Denzel Washington.
It started about.
Well, then it is
Denzel.
about race.
That's true. Good
Oh my
point.
God, it's right. Yeah, you're
Circles
right.
back around.
Can you pull up the challenge video again? White Sox Dave just having like his normal life where he's like, any disagreement I get into, I can just say challenge.
One of my favorite Barstool videos is Francis and Dave.
Yeah.
When we
And the
went to
scumbag.
Your dynamic is you guys might be polar opposites.
Yeah, we're pretty different people.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy your time with him?
I do. I'm fond of him.
I am too.
Yeah. He's
I
a
have
fun
a
guy.
sweet spot.
And he's back. He has to win today because if he doesn't win, he might not be back.
Him, yeah.
So, Francis, this is a must-win for both people.
Why?
What they've invested into the argument, what
They-
they think of themselves.
Yeah.
They truly hate each other.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. All right, so here was the genesis of
Bit
it.
in a little bit. Damn.
Is it? It's just parted in the
That's
middle.
just his part, I think.
Dave's trying to wish baldness on everybody.
Yeah, he's trying to get everybody over to Turkey.
Aren't you exceptionally thinning, Connor?
He's bald.
Me? I shaved my head. What do you like?
So who are you to
R-worded?
fucking talk?
Because I've already accepted that's who I am. That's the lot in life God gave me, and I'm comfortable with it. Dave, look at my face. I'm handsome. You need the hair, buddy. I'll say that. You need the hair. Okay?
no
You're
way
short.
handsome.
You're short. You're ugly. You're overweight. Dave, I get it. Go to Turkey. Take care of the hair, bud. I have so
Challenge,
much going for
Connor.
me.
I will beat you.
look great.
I will beat
I
you
look
in a
great with
1 mile
shaved head.
race. In a 1 mile race the next
That's
time I
it.
see you.
And then it's on.
Do it.
Challenge, Connor. Thank God we don't live in an era where there's duels. Dave would be
challenging
so
left and
long
right.
ago.
He'd be slapping with gloves.
That's like this alternate universe where like somehow the cross country kid is the biggest bully in school.
Yeah, like an 80s high school bully.
Someone
Challenge.
instead of like I'm gonna beat you up, it's okay, fine. You believe that? Let's race for 1 mile.
Dave, like, what a playground thing.
I
I'm
know.
faster than you.
In a mile.
Man.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're en route right now to go race, and we're gonna have it live on the Yak.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I love these hijinks.
It's gonna be we're a track show.
But
We
like,
are a track show.
Yeah.
we were talking before, we are all truly in a pickle as to who will win, because they're both so stubborn and so competitive, and we don't really know physically what their deal. Do you have any insight?
Well, I know that White Sox Dave does run a lot. I think
Right.
that's his primary means of exercise, which is
He's a
why he
Peloton
looks
treadmill
the way
guy.
he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just there's no definition.
I think that's the
right?
only factor that could be an advantage, right? How often you run.
Yeah.
And we're stuck because Cons, and I believe it. I mean, Cons said that when he was in the Army, he did a 2 mile run that was like what
11 minutes and something seconds.
So
Fast.
he has it in him. You know, like that guy. Yeah, it's 20 years ago, but he still has the natural athleticism that should produce a very fast mile. And he's
Right.
just
He doesn't run. He runs twice a week, but
strides.
He said he like rucks. Is that what it is with the big metal plate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
With an asphalt
does
coolant
that?
in it.
Yeah.
it's a trend.
Also, part of the argument this morning, Dave was saying, Cons was saying that he was giving his times for when he ran last. And Dave was like, that's 20 years ago. But yesterday, Dave was also saying, well, Cons is in the best shape of his life. He lost like 25 pounds.
Oh.
So which one is it, you know?
Yeah.
Both sides. Yeah.
Wait, so do you have the list of excuses?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because Dave
Dan-
already was like, this isn't a challenge against Cons. I'm not challenging him one-on-one. It's a challenge against myself.
Yeah.
So then he said a time he wants to beat.
Yeah, so Danny
6:30, right?
speaks
Yeah.
fluent White Sox Dave, so he has a list of excuses we expect White Sox Dave to produce.
You're the foremost historian of the man.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Dave will get caught up in the slightest technicality mid-race. Example, like Khan's toe will cut a corner and Dave will just stop and demand a timeout. The Khans will keep
Yep.
going. We'll say he's had an acute injury the past few weeks he's been dealing with that he's just telling us about for the first time.
Okay.
I can see that. Both
like
of
a-
those so clearly.
It's like a hockey player after the playoffs. You're like, yeah, I've been playing with a broken fibula
The whole
but
time.
that's real.
Precisely.
Yeah.
I already said this before. He's not used to running outside as much as he's on the treadmill, and 30 seconds I don't think is enough to just add to your treadmill mile to
Yeah.
equal your outside mile. Will claim he never technically said he'd win, despite the video evidence of him initially challenging. Saying he'd
ding, ding, ding.
All of
That's
these are
that.
That's the one.
We'll say this track is ever so slightly different than the track he runs on normally. Example, this track has more pebbles on it.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll blame the elements, but not typical element blaming. He will say something like it's too cloudy or it's not humid enough. And then we'll say Cons has been working out harder than him, even though he already knew that yesterday when he doubled down on the challenge.
Right. Right.
It will be one of those.
It could be all of those.
It could be all those.
yeah.
I think wind. He mentioned the wind a few times, so I think wind will be a big factor in Dave's excuse making.
Yeah, but like we can pull the tape. He also said, despite the win, he would still be Cons.
Correct.
You know,
Is it
Cons is
sunny
dealing with
right
the same
now?
win.
I don't think so.
not.
It's
Okay.
overcast.
But it's not windy today, though.
Yeah, but he'll find some wind.
He'll find something.
Yeah.
You know who's looking svelte? Is Mincy.
Looks good.
Is he?
He's
Doing
down
good.
23 pounds.
Training
Okay.
his fucking ass off.
He told
Yeah.
me about it 5 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could tell he was down because when I saw how his belt was fastened, there was so much of the part that comes through loose, just hanging around. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's like
Yeah.
the trend used to be.
His
Yeah,
belt is
exactly.
just his belt is decoration.
Yeah.
Not doing anything.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think he wears his pants at like his kneecaps though.
Oh. He fucks too.
Does he?
Yeah.
He tells me that.
Yeah. He tells everyone that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he makes you swear not to tell anybody else.
Right.
Because I think that's just because he wants to tell them.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm proud of him.
I am too.
Big time.
He's been
I've
on
seen
a
what
heater.
I've seen what he's done.
Yeah. Big Cat, I had an idea for content that I think would be best suited through your whole production situation here. I think you guys, maybe even relation to the Yak, but I thought and maybe this has come up before, but I thought we should do a Mr. Barstool.
Oh.
Bodybuilding competition.
Oh.
And I talked to Kyle about it. I reached out to Mincy. I think, we do the whole thing, like full body tanner.
Yeah.
Maybe
Fully
people
shaved.
I love that.
dehydrate themselves.
I
He already
love
told me
that.
about
or
this.
become very
Me and
vascular.
Francis are working on this big bodybuilding thing.
Yeah. 'Cause
I
he was
love
asking me
that.
about it yesterday, so I wondered if he might be even keeping an eye towards that.
Wow.
Minty was self-tanner all over him.
It'd just be so funny. Like, I think the range of body types would be pretty funny.
I think though, so we'd have to think the only issue with that is I'm thinking about like you're saying full like Mr. Olympian.
Yeah, posing.
You put on like the banana hammock.
We could do that. We don't
I'm just thinking of
necessarily have to go
Mincy's
that.
ass in that.
I can't even picture it in my head.
I think that would be the end of times.
I just don't get it.
I'm already grossed out by bodybuilder asses to begin with.
But then Mincy's tanned.
Yeah.
He'll be the first guy wearing a
I have
speedo
to
that
see it
slips
now.
off.
We have to see it.
We could hire a couple true, Mr. Olympia guys or whatever to be the judges.
Yep.
Or have them coach each contestant
I
in the
love
weeks
this.
leading up to it.
Will you
I
be
love
entering this,
this.
Francis?
I can or I don't have to. I don't know. I don't care. I thought it'd be funny to have like Kyle
Yeah.
next to Mincy,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
who's in but I would look preposterous with Tanner because I'm the palest ginger, fourth after Mook and
Yeah, you're
Lutman.
you're not
and a
podiuming.
few of the others here.
Yeah,
but
there's a couple others that we've got.
Do they like answer questions the same way you would at like a pageant? Like
Well, we would have to.
America? Yeah.
We
We
have
need a
to do
talent
that.
Oh, you do a
portion,
cross?
Yeah, it'd be a combo of Mr. Olympia and Ms.
Talent.
USA.
that
Yeah.
is funny.
Yeah,
yeah.
we'd
And you
have
get
to.
a sash and a tiara.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. How would you explain tariffs?
He might know that.
Yeah, he might know that. For Mincy, we would just have him do mental math, which is always
That's the
biggest
best
stuff.
skill set of anybody in this office.
You could just go to Mincy. You could just be like, "Hey, what's 38 times 16?" He'll have it instantly.
That's amazing.
Yeah, within seconds. He's got that in his bag. TJ, do we have an update from the guys?
Ready when you are.
No way.
Oh, shit. All right, let me do the
shit.
NASCAR ad. Perfect for
Fitting.
the speed we're about to see. Talladega Superspeedway is NASCAR's biggest, baddest track, delivering heart-pounding action. Pack racing thrills keeps drivers 3 wide and bumper to bumper at 200 miles per hour. Playoff implications on the line, making every lap more intense. Unpredictable finishes mean anyone can take the checkered flag at Talladega. The fan experience is unmatched with camping, tailgating, and electric infield energy. Tickets are selling fast, so secure your spot. Now at NASCAR.com, experience the rush at Talladega. Get your NASCAR tickets now for the edge of your seat action. Secure your seats today at NASCAR.com. All right, it's time. I'm going to tweet out the link.
It out.
Yeah, it's time. I'm so excited.
My heart is racing.
I'm so excited.
I truly do not know.
Race time.
I normally have like an instinct on something. I don't have it this time.
It's race
I keep
time.
flipping.
Yes.
Yeah, so do I. I was like very confident it was
look at
Dave,
this.
but
So they're going to run at the same time. They're
Yep.
not timing there. Wow. Well, that
All right,
makes things very different.
Can they hear us at all?
You're good. I could communicate something to you. I'm on the phone with them.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, tell Eddie to get them set, and we'll just get going.
Maybe some pre-thoughts. for
First
both of them.
words,
Yeah.
yeah.
track's a little wet.
Do we have a second camera view?
Do it. Yep.
Okay. All right.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, I have like the nervous.
Yeah.
Ice him a little
Hold on,
bit.
hold on.
We absolutely need an agreement on is it
Tell him
ready,
to give
set,
us-
go?
Let Dave have one finger up.
I want Dave to
Yeah. Make sure.
Dave is gonna blast out of the gate, I think.
Hold on.
give them time to shit talk.
Lanes.
Oh,
Here you go.
lanes.
Address me here so I can stay out of the way.
Good.
Wait. Hey, Maresh, communicate with TJ. I'm not talking.
Yeah, they're on right
Are we
Good,
good?
good to go.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. You guys are on.
Good.
Yep.
All right, welcome in to the second annual runoff. We're at an undisclosed park, White Sox Day versus Cons. As you guys know, I can't hear you, but it's 40 degrees, no rain. And, a lot of people. A lot of people, yeah. There's strollers, there's dogs, but no excuses.
No excuses.
I'm
Delayed.
going to do odds or evens. We'll just get this underway to pick lane.
There's a lot of people.
Perfect time
since
to check
he is
my
the
email.
challenger, you will pick, and you're on the road, so odd. It is odd. So you want lane 1 or 2?
Those are wild odds or evens.
I'll take lane 1.
Yeah, if you go 1 or 2, you fucking.
It's happening.
2 or 1? Oh, you take 1?
There's so many people.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Oh my God.
Shit.
You start on that one, right?
Start on 1. Yeah. Start on 1. All right, it's going to be.
Are we staggering it or not?
No, once you're on.
And how many laps around this is a mile?
It's 4, I
You
believe.
good?
Yeah.
Ready, set, go!
Oh, Dave.
Quick start for Dave.
It's over.
Oh, Chase calling it over.
Oh, is he going to blame
So
the
what's a
mom on
good
that?
first
Dave's
lap if he's
sprinting.
at 6?
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
what do we have, a scooter?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yes. We got the scooter.
They're too fast for it.
Oh, no. Jay, you said it was over.
You think it was over for Dave? He didn't say who it was over for.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fast lap.
Che, who did you think it was over for?
Dave wins in a landslide.
Wow.
So 137 would put them at 6 minutes and 30 seconds.
They're both fast.
They're gonna beat that by a lot.
Is Khan's strategy to just basically draft him and then try and make a move at the end?
I think so. I think he's going to mentally outlast him.
Yeah.
A little
Grab
pom pom
something.
on Dave's head.
Oh,
Would Cons be the type of guy to pull up with a hammy?
No. There's Maresh.
I know Dave was asking all of us for pump up music upstairs beforehand.
He didn't have his own.
No, he didn't.
All right, almost one lap done. These guys are going fast. Oh, there's a scooter.
There's Rutledge. I think he just wanted to go have fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whee.
this is great.
Does Cons look winded?
Yes.
Dave looks happy. His phone is flopping.
Dave's feeling confident.
That's a fast
Oh,
first
no.
lap.
Is Con slowing down?
No, I think that was just a really fast first lap.
And Con's
Oh,
strategy
no.
was to pace himself.
Oh, no.
My man.
I mean, that.
If Dave blows him out, Dave's going to be the most back he's ever been.
Yes.
Dave could blow him out. He looks comfortable.
Dave is fast. This is what I
Holy
was saying
shit,
before.
Dave.
That's
Yeah,
my
but
boy.
he could totally flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's looking back.
It's confirmed 4 laps.
I believe so. I mean, it doesn't matter. If they run a little less than a mile, right? Like
It's the same thing.
Same.
Not to Dave.
Oh, there's some people coming up. He's got to get around a big crowd here.
Where's Con?
He's really slowed down now, though.
no,
but he's doing it because he knows he's so much.
Oh,
Con's
fuck.
dead.
Oh my God! Con's dead.
Dunzo.
Dave
What
has
the
done it.
fuck?
Child.
Over.
It was one lap.
Cons is dead.
It's a marathon pace.
White Sox Dave has killed Cons.
Where is Dave going to lap Cons?
Oh my God.
Is this strategy or is
my
he hurt?
God. I feel so vindicated.
Con's
Now I'm kind of bummed because
yeah, it was Con's
I would like
bluffing.
to see how fast Dave could actually do it, and now he's not gonna.
Oh, he's putting his hands up like he did the Jordan shrug.
Oh, come on.
Cons is dead.
Cons.
What the
Is he hurt?
Yeah, did he pull
Is he-
something?
Oh no. Dude, Dave is fast.
He's got like a ginger step to him, not Dave. but-
Dave's going to go. I want him to
So
lap
he
Cons.
did that second lap in 1:35. So
What was his first?
1:15.
Okay. Like, when is Cons going to start
the
running?
No, there's no shot.
Is this like a tortoise versus the hare thing?
Oh, he looks.
No,
Is
he's
he going to try to sprint?
It's too little to be
That's a really slow pace.
He might lap him.
a feint.
Now we got to root for a lapping.
Yeah.
We
All
have
but
to
walking.
root for a lapping.
How was he this confident?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No.
Well, the issue is obviously that pace was too much for Cons, and Dave. It's like the reverse of what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, Dave just gassed him out.
Yeah.
Oh, Dave's going to talk.
Oh, man. My boy is a beast. Who picked Cons?
I did.
I did.
He
Oh,
lied to
no.
me.
Bluffed us.
He fucking lied to my face.
Danny, who'd you pick?
Picked Con.
Oh, no.
Con said 100% chance of winning.
Who picked White Sox Dave? Me and Che?
I picked
I'm
White
gonna
Sox.
say I
Okay.
was on the hunt for that.
Okay.
I said he's been running. I was gonna say that if yeah.
Con's really is more.
Oh my God, he's gonna laugh.
This is pathetic.
What the hell?
Lord.
He looks like one of those 100-year-olds where they're like, he hasn't missed a day.
Yeah, right.
He's running every day.
Yeah.
You're like, that's not running. That's dying.
Yeah.
I was convinced this was going to be like neck and neck the whole time.
You were right. Cons maybe is a lot more like White Sox Dave than we thought.
Yeah.
What's the point in bluffing if he knows he's that out of shape?
100%.
I don't think he bluffed. I think he thought he could do it. And I think that first lap killed him.
Well, he's got to at least sprint for a little bit.
He was with him on that first lap.
Cons told us some fantastic lies.
Yes.
All right.
I feel betrayed.
Is Dave tougher than the military?
I'd like to
Oh my
see
God,
Dave,
yes.
break 6 minutes if he can. That'd be very impressive.
That's Dave's real goal, to get sub 7.
Well, he only needs to do it's sub 7.
Yeah.
He's going to do that.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
he's
Right.
got that in the bag. I think he could get sub 6 if he ran a quick one.
He
here.
said if he didn't get
23.
sub 7, he's going to kill himself.
He did.
Yeah.
What's Cons pacing at?
Oh my
Million?
God.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, he's barely running past this guy.
Oh, no. No.
Oh my God! I thought Dave was going to be. Oh,
Do you think Cons is going to finish this, or is he going to be like, all right, well.
He's going to say hammy.
He's like Cons is
Yeah, I
power
think-
walking.
I pulled my hammy, but I'm a warrior, and I
That's just a
powered.
walk of shame.
Cons is all the way. So he's a half a lap in front of him.
I want to call Cons, give him a pep talk.
Look at that phone flap.
It's like an elk.
Devastating for the U.S. military.
Yeah.
That's tough.
White Sox Dave did say that his life is worse than war.
I believe it.
What was he thinking? You have to at least know a baseline.
He
of
was
what you-
so confident.
I think he thought he would stay with Dave, and that was too much. In that first.
Dave ran
That
off.
little kid off.
Right over a kid, that
Jesus.
would have been incredible.
Jeez,
Oh my
man.
God. All glory to White Sox Dave.
This is really.
It's a great day to be a White Sox
It
Dave.
is. Look, he's
You know-
probably thinking that. He's just looking at the city.
You know what would be the greatest thing ever is if Dave continued running and helped Cons to the finish.
Oh,
Like that dad in the Olympics.
yeah.
Cons starts crying on his shoulder.
What a beast.
This is his last lap.
6:30.
He's done.
Did it.
Oh, shit.
6:30.
Oh my
That's
God,
what he
Cons.
wanted.
For him. That's what he said.
Good shit, Dave.
Congrats, Dave. Cons.
Oh, no. That shot of him.
There should be a
I think
guy
we're
with a
gonna
tuba
hear about a
walking
leg
behind
issue.
him.
Right now,
better
Cons
not.
is running the way where if you drove by him on the road, you'd say, good for him.
Yeah. He's out there.
At least he's
At least
Yeah.
he's trying.
something.
At least he's doing it.
Yeah, this is like
That's a good for him
January
runner.
1st kind of jog. You see.
He's about to pass that girl.
Yeah,
January 1st ass run.
This guy just lost a loved one.
Yeah.
He's making major changes in his life.
His doctor said he had high blood pressure. He's like,
Oh,
all
is he
right,
quitting?
fine.
He just had oatmeal.
Just going to have to eat some Cheerios and run.
Just had the wake-up call he needed.
Oh, look at him. He's just sitting there.
I feel so lied to and betrayed.
Seriously.
I feel like that was exactly. I didn't expect Cons to be this bad, but I knew my boy White Sox Dave would put out.
Where is he?
Yeah.
He's a beast.
Cons is like
there
an
he is.
elliptical.
Well, I
runner.
thought a 6:30 would maybe lose to Cons. The way he was talking.
Look at that guy just high kneeing next to him.
What do we think Cons is going to say?
What?
No. I think he'll.
I don't think he's going to be able to talk for a while.
There was a moment yesterday when he was talking. He said, "If I pass you, Dave," and that's when I thought it's a wrap for this guy. Like if he doesn't think he's ever going to be passed, I thought whoever's going to be out first in the first 50 yards was going to win.
Is he going to spin this like he could go further?
Or is he going to spin it like he knew David win and he's doing like a charity event?
I wanted to help you.
Dave. Yeah.
Well, we're going to get them both back here.
What's his time?
8 something. 8:12.
Going back. Let's do over here.
Oh.
Fight.
All right, just tell them maybe closing remarks and then get them back here.
Off the track.
Tweaked my hand on that.
Hammy.
6:30.
That's predicted. Yeah, I don't have it in me to run fast with a bad hamstring.
No.
This is like
With
Freak
Ray.
Friday.
A hammy?
They're the same person.
Yeah.
All right, bring them back. Tell them to come back.
Oh.
Very uneventful.
Yeah, tell them to come back.
Dave's back.
Dave is so back. TJ, tell him to rush back so we can get him here. I want them both on the mic.
Yeah, it's like a 25-minute drive. I think.
Yeah, it's closer than that.
At no point
Be damned.
did Cons go like turbo mode or anything. He wasn't even
The
trying.
hammy
The hammy.
is so sad.
That was wire to wire.
It was a massive, massive victory. Do we have where Khan's like slowed down where he tweaked his hammy?
He didn't even touch his leg.
I think the tweaked hammy is, oh shit, I am nowhere near as fast as this speed demon.
Did he not stretch at all?
That was crazy.
There's nothing worse than White Sox Dave saying "I told you so."
But no, this is what we needed, Danny. He's never been more back.
I know, but when he's back, we our relationship crumbles.
Think about where we were 10 days ago.
You're
Dave
right.
was just dead, and he said when we asked him, when I was like, if you don't want to talk about the White Sox, talk about baseball. He said that's just boring.
You're right.
And
I'm being
he's just
selfish.
he didn't want to participate.
This is gonna do wonders.
He has put together 7 days now.
Khan's is his mortal enemy.
Yeah. And he just vanquished him.
Vanquished.
Oh, he's.
Imagine that feeling. I've never vanquished a mortal enemy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was like the defibrillator Dave needed.
Yeah. Fuck. He might be the fastest one at Barstool.
Is Khan's Daver than Dave?
He might be.
White Sox Khan.
Very well could be.
Now it's White Sox Khans and Captain Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
I mean, immediately going to the hammy that's right out of White Sox Dave's playbook.
They are exactly alike.
Yes. Wildly competitive. I know that much.
Is he the fastest content person at Barstool?
In the mile.
Vibs.
Vibs.
Oh,
Vibs
Vibs
is
very fast.
super, super fast. That's true.
Besides him.
Oh my God! How's that
Could you
noise,
run on
man?
6:30?
I only do treadmill.
Could you run 6:30 mile?
I do sub 6.
Okay, so
But it is much easier on a treadmill.
But he said he's 6:30 on a treadmill.
I don't think I could beat Dave.
I think he just had.
Do you want to try?
No.
What would you do if you lost to him?
But I had to say something.
Yeah, you did. No, that was good. You didn't even say anything. You just made a
I think it would be a good race.
Yeah. Sure.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to take him on.
No.
Unless Dave's.
We got to get him to challenge him.
Hockey.
All we got to do is just
Well, let's see how he is when he gets back here.
anything you say, he could just throw a challenge at you at any point. That's the fear you have with White Sox Dave in your mitts. You could just be in a challenge.
I'm terrified of that.
Yeah. So he's won one. He lost what, 4 in a row?
Yeah.
He was coming off 4 losses. So
I think his last win was banana bread against Chef Donnie.
And then he just stopped making us banana bread.
he said he
Even
did
though
it
he
every
doesn't.
3 months.
Yeah.
6 weeks.
Yeah, every 6 weeks he makes banana bread, and that was a year ago.
Mm-hmm. You said it perfectly. Like Dave just went through a month-long banana bread phase.
Yeah.
And so he just like averaged it out to I make it, 5 times a year.
He made 45 banana breads in the month of March.
They spread it out. This is good. I think he hibernates in the summer, and in the winter.
In the
I'm sorry.
winter?
So he's back now.
He was gone
Ready.
for a while. This has been a while that he's been gone. Ever since you told him
That was
to not
2
address.
years
I
ago.
know. It's my fault for not realizing that we had lost White Sox Dave for the amount of time we lost him.
We can't let him play the humble victor.
No, he's got to be a dick about
But
it.
It has to be.
I think he'll play humble for camera, but as soon as they're off, he'll be a dick.
Yeah.
I'm afraid he's going to get out all his juice in the car ride back.
Yeah, we should have separated them.
Yeah.
Yep.
separate.
Fuck. I'm gonna tell Eddie right now, no talking.
Do you think if White Sox Dave clearly like let up a little bit once he was far ahead, do you think if White Sox Dave went balls to the wall, he could have lapped him?
Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
Yes,
Dave could have
I
went
do.
faster. Yeah.
Con should have to walk home. Tell him to get out that car.
I just don't understand. You have to have some inclination of where you stand running wise.
Yeah, like if he says he's 100% positive on anything else, you just never believe him now.
They're the same.
He is. Oh man,
It's a name.
that's got to kill That's got to kill Cons the most. You're no different than White Sox Dave.
Should
The only
a little bit
discernible
slower.
difference is you're a father, which White Sox Dave says sucks.
Disgusting. You're a slower White Sox Dave.
with a kid.
a slower White Sox Dave with a kid and less hair.
Less hair. Oh my God.
Should we have a hamstring truther here just to get Dave riled up?
Yeah.
Che?
Che, you want to be the hamstring truther?
Should we all play it?
Maybe.
So what? Say that it's real.
It was clearly tweaked.
Well, that there's an asterisk on the victory.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Because Cons might just dedicate the rest of his life to trying to get back in shape to be able to beat him. This could be the start, a part due.
See Khan's cutting his legs off to become the Blade Runner.
Yeah. Oh,
Murders
man.
his wife in the bathroom.
That's right.
I'm so happy about White Sox Dave. That's my boy. That's my boy.
It's nice to see your boys get a big dub.
Yeah, and he surprises you when you don't expect it.
This is like getting your dog all riled up, though. Now you have to deal with it.
Yeah, you're right.
White Sox Dave's gonna have the zoomies for the next 2 months.
You gotta tell him playtime's over.
Oh man.
We don't let him on the furniture.
Just moves to Ethiopia to train.
Oh.
Dave.
Francis, how's everything going?
All is well. Yeah, things are good. I'm happy.
Are you on tour right now?
Just hitting some cities here and there. Yeah.
You guys are coming to Chicago soon, right?
I'll be in Chicago first weekend of June.
Love it.
Zany's like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, probably Wednesday too.
With Sass?
No, just me.
Has Sass been going around with you or no?
No, we haven't been co-headlining at all. We were supposed to do that 6 months ago, but I became too depressed and had to drop out of that. So then he just went to all these places by himself, which are such depressing places.
Oh, no.
And he went alone. I felt bad, but, so now all's well and things are good. Yeah, Son of a Boy Dad's been really fun.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about it yesterday. You and Sass dynamic makes me laugh.
It's unbelievable.
Sass will argue with anyone about anything at any time, and you're usually game for it. I saw that clip today of he was critiquing your air drumming.
Well, he just thought that my bass pedal was out of time with my hands. He didn't understand that I wasn't trying to do it just exactly as like a bum bum bum. I was doing a bum, a staggered beat.
Yeah.
Harder to do.
But he couldn't hear that.
Yeah.
He couldn't see and connect and so he just assumed it was wrong.
Find the clip because it's pure Sass.
Yeah.
To just be like,
this is the entire podcast.
Air drumming is.
Have you won an argument against him?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
He's claimed the big one was that when he drives in the left lane on the highway. And he says that if I'm going 10 miles over the speed limit, nobody should be passing him on the right.
That's crazy.
And that if they are, he's not getting out of the left lane because he's already going fast enough that no one should pass him.
That's insane.
Oh, did he concede the victory?
No, my God, no.
Okay.
But he's wrong.
I said, why are you camping out in the left lane? And he goes, because, where are people going that they need to get there that quickly?
Jesus Christ.
Because he's in the state of Washington. I was like, dude, you don't have any jurisdiction there.
Yeah.
Your speed setting should not apply so far from home.
Oh my God.
You're not a traffic cop.
Yeah.
Also, just a dick move just to camp out in the left lane.
People were mad at him about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I've taken a lot of L's on the pod, but that one was pretty clear.
What was the biggest L you took to him?
Gosh, I'm not sure. He's funny.
Yeah.
So he can argue and then beat you and then make you look stupid.
Yeah, right. Because he's so firm in his belief.
Yeah.
It's hard to argue with someone who's just like, I am right all the time.
Has he ever said you're right?
No, usually what will happen is he'll assert his point, I'll have a counterpoint, and then we'll argue, and then at some point in the argument, he switches to the opposite of his point and argues that without acknowledging that that's what you were either saying or is now completely defeating his original point.
Oh.
Just moving the goalposts.
Or switching fields.
Yeah. Playing a different sport.
Yeah.
Has he ever intellectually bested you?
Probably. I'm sure there are things that he knows more about than I do. I would say so. By the way, I love arguing with him, but he is smart.
Yeah, no, he's very smart.
He's very smart. There are certain things someone made this point to me, which was that if he weren't a comedian, he'd probably be like an electrical engineer.
Yeah.
Huh.
He's incredibly good at wiring and weird things like that.
He's good at wiring?
Yeah, like wiring electronics. I think he knows how to kind of fundamentally dissect his PlayStation and fix things.
That's crazy.
He's good at that. I went fly fishing with him once, and he's incredibly good at tying flies and some of the intricacies of setting up rods. And I guess you'd think that makes sense given how much time he spends doing it. But I'm sure there are a lot of fly fishermen who don't really know.
I'll admit it.
All the the ins and outs of the gear and don't tie their own flies or whatever. So That was cool to see. He's very dexterous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have that clip, TJ? Of the drumming?
Do the like when you're getting the hi-hat and the...
Yeah, so you just make it, you just start adding
once you
things.
start getting the foot pedal in, I'm fucked.
You have to practice a lot when you're
Yeah.
playing from a super young age.
Yeah, you're not doing it at all.
This is, you cross them, right?
Yeah, no, I get that pro move, but your foot is not, your foot wasn't meeting up with the... No, yeah, there's no...
You aren't aware.
Look, I could do the same thing. You're literally, you're like...
You don't have to just do the bass drum. It's not just a bum, 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 bum. I'm going bum, 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 bum,
Terrible.
Terrible.
You don't know what my
has?
hands are doing. Yes.
Awful. That was good traditional rock.
You can't beat him on that.
That clip ends. I would say I probably took an L at the end of that clip because I said I was like, "What do you drum?" or something. He said rock, and I said, "Do you even know the time signature of rock?" And he said 4/4, which is correct. I didn't know that he knew time signatures.
He'll
I thought I was
surprise you
going
like
to
that.
stump him with that, and then he nailed it. So you know, he's always surprising.
Did he just watch like Whiplash or something?
He was in band when he was
Oh.
in middle school or something like
Okay.
that. So I think he's played some instruments. Maybe the clarinet. I can't remember what he said.
No way.
Yeah.
Squidward.
That's a funny visual.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing the clarinet.
Picturing him here at DePaul makes me laugh all the time.
Yes.
You went to DePaul?
Yes.
Yeah.
For a year.
Yeah.
Was it a full year?
Semester,
or a
I think. He was in the improv club.
Like a dorm pizza party. I can't picture him in a lot of settings.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's hard to
Any-
networking event.
Anywhere but what he's doing. I can't.
Yeah, right. Even the electrical engineer. Yeah, that doesn't.
I could see that.
Like even the fishing throws me off. I know
Really?
he's good at it. I know he's super talented, but just seeing him,
He's obsessed with it.
I know. But it's just I don't know.
I think you'd be elite as an electrical engineer solely to just have utter disdain for anyone who doesn't understand what he's doing.
There you go.
That's
Dudes
like,
in those fields love that.
yeah, like he could be a great control room guy.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Just being like, oh, you don't know how to fix this? What the fuck, dude? You
Control room
moron.
guys.
How you feeling about mini golf today, Francis?
Good.
How'd you play yesterday?
Not great.
Played with him before this. He's so good.
Don't let him. He's the mental games.
You were unbelievable.
It's so
every
easy
tee
when
off
there's
is
no
perfect.
stress. When there's no
Every
stress.
long putt is in.
Yeah, but that's just not giving a shit. You know, putting freely. As soon as the cameras are rolling and Kirk is watching me, you know, potentially let us down, I tighten up. You get tight. You breathe poorly, and it all becomes a lot harder.
Yeah.
Short putts become a lot more difficult.
What's been the hardest hole for you guys?
All of them.
Well, I think today we're gonna have to go through the Hey Dude shoe.
Yeah.
I think the tongue as well.
It's the putts that are kind of short, but not too short, and they're right up by the rim.
Yep. And the rocks. Credit to Hank and the crew. They added the rocks this year, and you don't get relief off of them. Last year we did, so it was like the easiest mini golf ever. If you get up against a rock, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're going to add more rocks today.
Jeez.
More rocks.
I didn't know we had extra
Yeah,
rocks.
I think they're going to
We're out of
find more rocks. They're just going to put rocks everywhere.
God damn.
Did you guys talk about the gene tossing competition?
No, we.
Oh yeah. No, we didn't. But I think Kyle. I can close my eyes and see Kyle throwing jeans really far.
Well,
Kyle on
good
the
visual.
pod yesterday, I guess came out today. You said that this one guy would drive as far as you could throw jeans to go to the bathroom
Yeah.
instead of walking.
It was that the bathroom was that close.
And I couldn't visualize how far that was. So we had a gene off today.
Oh, you guys did it.
We filmed it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
By the way, throwing jeans sounds like a cool way that black people would describe coming.
Yeah, right.
I once heard a buddy of mine, his name's Monroe Martin. He's a comedian. He goes, yeah, I was splashing in her guts.
Oh my God.
Oh.
They're
And I
always
was
in
like,
the
what
guts.
does that mean?
And they are in the guts.
Yeah, they did. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
If I said I was in her guts, we'd be like, nah, dude.
I would think you like went in through like her C-section scar.
Yeah.
That's the only way you're getting there.
You playing Operation?
Yeah. That's
what
the
are you
only
talking
way.
about?
Stabbed her.
Yeah, Nicky Smoke says that shit.
Yeah.
Always grosses me out.
I don't like it.
Italian sit, yeah.
He makes sex sound horrible and gross.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He says shit about sex that like you can smell when he says it. Oh.
Yeah, like I'm gonna get in those organs.
Yeah.
Rearrange your organs.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Real love maker he is.
He hooked up with two different girls in one day, and he said he was twice baked.
Oh.
Yeah.
Put his fingers under my nose, said twice baked.
Oh.
Ew. I made that up.
I hated that so much.
Sounded real.
Yeah, he'll probably do that.
Sounded incredibly real.
He's a deviant.
Yeah, it really
He's
is.
a pervert.
They really need to rethink.
There we go. Yeah, there we go.
Yes.
People are going to take that very.
There's going to be so many people being like, "You're absolutely right. Trans people should not be in the military."
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, let's bump that.
I told Eddie, do not let them speak, and he said done. So we're gonna get the rawness of that post race. White Sox. All right, so yeah, Hey Dude is sponsoring the mini golf finals in Chicago tonight. From warming up on the range to sinking putts on the green or just kicking back at the clubhouse, the new Hey Dude Wendy and Wally golf styles have you covered. Designed with a grippy, lugged rubber outsole, golf-inspired features, and Hey Dude's signature lightweight comfort, these shoes bring effortless style to every swing. Hey Dude golf styles drop exclusively on heydude.com in May. Sign up now to be the first to know at heydude.com/golf. Hey Dude hole.
Look at that.
It's going to be electric.
If you take the names and faces out of it, like one guy runs regularly and the other guy said he does striding a couple times a week.
Yeah, we should have seen it coming.
Yeah,
I
but then that
suppose.
same guy said there's 100% chance he'll win.
Yeah.
And he had impressive
did you?
marathon
Yeah.
times.
Guy to pull up with a hammy. Would
oh,
Cons
do
be
we
the type
have
of guy to
it?
pull
Oh,
up
you
with a
said
hammy?
that?
Yeah.
Is there a
Cons-
distinctive moment where he?
Yeah, wait,
That's
play
what we were
that,
trying to
TJ,
see.
because that might be where... No.
I looked. There's no moment where he touches his leg.
I know
it's over
Dave was
after
asking
the
all of
first
us for
lap.
pump-up music upstairs beforehand.
He didn't have his own.
Let's see.
I think
in
it
the
was just
beginning.
Dave was so much faster than Cons expected.
Yeah.
Kate, would it be like Cons to fake a hammy injury? Like he
No
knew.
comment.
Oh,
That answered it plain as day.
I don't
that was
know.
more yes than yes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's the military equivalent of faking a hammy injury?
You get like a
My gun jam.
I would. Do you ever lie about getting shot?
What is it?
for a free beer or something. Sure, yeah.
Dishonorable
you know.
discharge.
People get shit on for having like fake sick chits. So like you're a sick chit bitch, but he's not that. He pulled his hammy.
Yeah, so
He's
hopefully they're not watching
Yeah.
the show.
no.
No, I'm saying because we have to believe that he did.
Malingerer is the other.
Yeah,
thing
could
to
we like
say.
make him do something physically to prove that his hammy's not actually injured?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
would
but
Cons
then run over
drop
here real
something?
quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
How
Just
could we make him
picking
jump
something
on
up.
something?
If he's limping, that's going to be bullshit.
He doesn't touch his leg in the first lap, and
Usually
by that
grab
point
the
it's over.
back, yeah.
Where is your ham? Someone show me. Hammy is the front or the
Back.
back? It's the back. Okay.
And that's usually grab and you pull up.
Yeah, if you pulled that, you're probably at least coming to a full stop. For
Yeah, you're
a second,
quitting.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. I've pulled a hammy before. It sucks.
He said tweaked.
Tweaked.
That's what we're going to get hung up on.
That's
Tweaked.
true. Tweaked hammy.
What's their ETA?
I'll ask.
We will see.
ETA.
Great run for a dad though, Cons. That was
Kate,
nice.
he lied to your
He
face.
still got out there, did the thing.
You trusted him.
Not a great run for Oh, yes.
Oh my God. That warms my heart
man.
more than you could know.
Oh my god.
Oh, that is the best. Who tweeted that?
Oh my
It's
God.
the Grinch smile.
Eddie. Oh, he's so upset.
His hamstring is fucked.
No.
Yeah, you could
stop.
Oh, it's fucked.
Look at that. He's grimacing. He's. Oh my God. I hope he's okay.
That's a
Yeah, he totally would have had that if he had.
Cons never recovers from this, right? Not the hamstring.
I don't know what he can do.
No. White Sox Dave has it over him every time they ever get in an argument.
Right. I'm
Remember
faster
when I
than you.
Fucking dusted you.
And then if Collins wants to challenge him again, Dave can just say no.
Yeah. Not only faster, but like significantly faster. That was a minute and 40 seconds faster?
Yeah, and Collins is bald, more aerodynamic.
Yeah. Oh, I need their ETA. I need their ETA.
I worry about Collins.
No. You guys keep thinking about it that way?
Oh,
here we go.
Oh.
Wait, don't say anything until White Sox Dave gets here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you could tell.
Yeah.
Oh, here he is. Come on back in. Dude. Eddie, there's another mic over. Is there a chair behind you, Danny, or no?
No.
If you grab a chair, there's another mic behind Danny that you can hop on. Or you can go in the booth. Yeah, if you go in the booth, you can hear it and chime in. Fellas, first of all, congratulations. You're my guy.
Thank you, Daniel.
I think it was only me and Shay who said that you were going to win.
I think Kate had my back a little bit.
Kate, and Francis
I had
also.
a feeling.
Francis,
I think everybody, Francis and I follow each other on Peloton.
Yeah.
So I think he probably had a decent idea.
Did you think? Did you think it was going to be that easy?
No, I didn't. But in like the second or third lap, I turned around. I'm like, where in the fuck is he? I thought he was doing the tortoise in the hare thing, so I started slowing down. I think I could have nudged about a 6:10, 6:15.
Yeah.
Oh, of course you could have, because you're a beast.
Yeah, easily.
You're a beast.
I'm sorry for wasting everybody's time, though.
Yeah.
I mean, was that not like the most anticlimactic thing of all time?
I loved it because I was rooting for you, and you did it.
Thank you.
And you did say afterwards that we need to reassess our military standards.
We do.
Yeah.
You feel like somebody who wasn't watching the race could take that the wrong way?
Probably. Probably. I'm sure there's a lot of freaks in my mentions right now after that one.
Maybe so.
Yeah. Cons?
The defendant has the floor.
Yeah.
Credit to Dave.
Okay.
Wow.
Do you has it set in that your life has forever changed?
Yeah, no, this is not good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I lost to Jack McCarthy in that basketball thing. There's come to Jesus moments. I hope this was yours. Losing to me in something that doesn't happen often, so it's not the best look.
What do you What do you say for yourself, Cons?
There's nothing to be said.
Do you need a running buddy?
No.
I have referral codes. I can get you a Peloton $100 off. I don't know your financial situation. They do finance them via a firm. You can pay about $100 a month. And it's a great, accountability system. I use it with other people. It's like, hey, get your ass on the bike or the tread today. If you need that, I'm here for you for that.
Wow.
That's
huge.
really, really kind.
That's so
Thank
nice.
What happened, Cons?
You promised 100% victory.
Yeah.
Were you bluffing at all? Like, to
No.
try to get
I thought he was
ahead?
bluffing on the second lap. I'm like, he's going to turn on the jets. F-16.
Yeah. It's going to sound like an excuse. No, never mind.
Well, we heard you already say.
Yeah, you already said the hammy.
No, I definitely you could see in the second lap where
I think a few of us could
You can see a little, not a pull, but like a tweak.
Yeah. And then
you pull up a little bit.
Yeah.
So
I mean 40 degrees and 40 years old is just not a good recipe.
all right.
But what about that West Point mindset? And you used to run on the
I didn't quit.
Hudson River.
Yeah.
you can't account for an injury in competition.
Right.
I didn't think you could account for mental toughness and being a ranger and all that either.
It's a fair point, but yeah, I think I think it would have been a little different.
I got a question. So before the race started, Danny had come up with what he would think would be excuses White Sox Dave would potentially use if he lost the race. The race ends and you said, my hammy. Has it dawned on you that you and White Sox Dave are the same person?
In some ways.
In all ways. The only difference is that you have a child and White Sox Dave thinks that's disgusting.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, earmuff, Kate.
It's okay.
Pregnant chicks are kind of gross.
Oh, okay. Well, no.
There you go, KB.
KB, there you go.
So-
You think so too?
That's ear muff, Kate. You can still hear it out of the other ear, but don't take it too seriously.
Ear muff.
Singular has never been said.
Ear muff.
Ear muff.
I'm stealing it.
What'd you say? What was that? What was that?
Ear muff.
You guys are the same person, though.
Yeah, I
If we
feel good.
expected
I feel
Dave-
good for Dave now, though. He's got something he can hang his hat on.
Do you think?
Well, sure.
What?
Do you think that would translate to other competitions of endurance, strength, skill?
What would
Dave's
translate?
performance?
Is
against you?
Dave more of a man than you overall?
No.
Okay.
No.
But we only have one.
Now we only have one.
We have one data set.
Yeah.
And it's affirmative that Dave is more of a man.
Well, at least he's a better athlete. I think we can say that.
Yeah.
It's
really all that
juncture.
matters.
It's close.
At this juncture,
I'd consider you a troop.
I would. I was giving him shit. Like, he has this whole military background. He stood like miles away and shot cannons at people, like completely, like, devoid of being like in gunfire.
Boy.
But that's neither here nor there.
I don't like that.
This is what you created, Big Cat. This is what you want, Big Cat. Careful what you wish for.
Yeah, this is what you wanted.
Because
This is what he signed up
He
for.
played on your little computer drone striking people.
Yeah.
This is
No, I will say he probably got to do that like badass security chatter and all that.
Like badass.
So you got to yap and press buttons.
Like, yeah.
This is evil Michael Scott. He's back.
This is what
He's
I
back.
wanted.
He's
The Swift boat campaign.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Oh,
That was
John Kerry.
When
Yeah.
they came out and said John Kerry hadn't fought in Vietnam or whatever.
Oh my God. Wow. He's all the way back. You're all the way back.
Cons, what do we even do now to get back up?
I don't know.
I told you what you can do.
Therapy?
What?
Get on a treadmill.
Oh yeah, the Peloton, $100 a month
via Affirm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There was a
That was the come to Jesus moment. That huff right there.
Epiphany.
Eddie.
So a couple notes here too. So beforehand, it was honestly looking all Cons. Cons got in the car, and I was like, Cons, are you just gonna be doing like military chants the whole time? And he started screaming them off in the car. Dave, like you could kind of see like a befuddled kind of look. Dave made first excuse of the day. He said, I wish I was wearing leggings. He's like, I feel like my phone's going to be all over the place.
It was kind of hitting my nuts a little bit.
Yeah, it was.
And then the biggest ones, Cons brought me aside, and he's like, he's like, I got this, Ed, and he winked. And it was a moment. I was like, wait, are you sandbagging this whole thing? And he's like, no, but I got this, and he did not. So, just some notes.
Oh man,
Dave, you were at like 50%. So you weren't even sure yesterday.
I wasn't sure. Well, I was sure in the moment when I made it on that snake draft, but what gave me pause was his tweet that I said a couple of days ago on the yak where he's like, my buddy's fat shamed me into losing 20 pounds or whatever he lost. So I'm like, all right, he's actually been on the treadmill. That's what gave me the pause.
Yeah.
But like in the moment, when I said that originally on the snake draft, I was fairly confident.
So you're faster than Cons. What does he have over you?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Can you try to think of
lots.
something?
Cons, you have anything? You can
I have nothing to say right now because anything I say right now is just going to look like I'm a poor sport, and that's not how I carry myself. Dave beat me fair and square. There's nothing to be said.
I don't like that.
Even
call me a fat midget. or something.
even Pat Mahomes lost
Formerly
the Super
fat
Bowl.
midget.
Yeah.
Well, Dave, how did your legs and body feel during the race? Pretty
good. Yeah. I knew about what I was going to be at.
Yeah.
But I started getting in my own head the second lap because I was like, I wanted to pace about 130 all 4 laps. And when it was 112, I think the first lap, and I was like, fuck, that's flying. That's way too fast. And then he was like way behind me, so I started thinking too much, so I really peeled it back. And then once I'm like, all right, he can't possibly catch up 200 yards right now, so
yeah,
and I turned it on a little more.
So, Cons, there's a working theory out there from some that the tweaked hammy was, in fact, just the fact that White Sox Dave's speed shocked you, and you tried to keep up with him for a lap, and you're like, oh, fuck, he's so much faster than I thought.
No, I anticipated, I said what I said about running on a treadmill, but if he's around that time, I knew he was going to come out fast. So I was anticipating that. So I wasn't shocked at all.
No tweaked hammy. Do you beat him?
I mean,
No. No, you don't. Come on, you don't.
How are you feeling percentage-wise post-tweak?
I don't understand the question.
Like you started the race at 100.
What was your health?
What were you at then?
Oh, if my health was
75?
100? Yeah, 75. Yeah.
Oh,
75, 65, yeah.
So that's significant.
Proportionally, that'd be a closer race.
So, but you think that you could have beat him with no tweaked hammy? Because I don't think you would have had it.
I don't think you would have beat me. Like, I don't think you would have beat me.
I mean, that's crazy to say. Like, I have no idea.
I could see photo finish, maybe.
He was so fast.
I know that. I'm telling you, like, physically, I pulled up. But had I been with him where I planned to be, I could have turned on the speed at the end. And
so could I have, though.
Yep. He had some left in the tank.
I had one last.
I mean, me saying any of this sounds ridiculous.
No. I don't think it's crazy.
I mean, it's setting
because
up
it's on
for
camera.
part two.
We could see you pull up.
Would you accept a rematch, Dave?
No.
What?
There he is.
Smart man.
I will when Chief or Ed accepts a rematch for Chief.
Oh.
What for?
You were so excited for Ed.
I was excited for Ed.
So wait,
why do you want
Eddie,
him to lose?
I don't know.
So if Eddie plays Chief 1-on-1, you will accept a rematch from Kyle.
Maybe. I'll have to think about. Yeah, I think I am doing the marathon versus Pat Maroon though.
Oh, okay. That has nothing to do with what we're talking
I know.
about, but yeah.
But there's
that's
another
good.
race in the books.
Yeah. All right. I would like to see another. I would like to see part two.
Like immediately.
Maybe
especially if you think that.
Well, Cons needs to rehab.
Yeah.
And then we'll see.
Get him fresh.
4 to 6 weeks.
Probably.
Yeah.
You know what you could do is you could go out and tweak your hammy and then see who can recover more quickly.
Okay.
Because that is recovery is truly a mark of
that's impressive when somebody can recover fast.
Athleticism, good soldierism.
Yep.
Right.
Also tweak your hammy and see what your mile time would be.
I don't think you win that race if you tweak your hammy.
I think he does. I think he could fucking.
I took all the necessary precautions for that to not happen.
Yeah, just stretch cons.
Yeah.
It just didn't help.
But I mean, honestly, like I don't run full out mile sprints in 40 degrees. I didn't train for that.
He is White Sox Dave.
No,
that
was the most White Sox.
That was a White Sox Dave excuse.
He was overly ambitious. Instead of 100%, I think it was a coin toss. Who wins?
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
See, you guys always get on me for being irrationally confident. I mapped out. I did not think he was going to be that slow. I mapped out exactly what I was
That's the slowest mile I've ever run in my life.
You did it.
Okay.
White Sox Dave told you what he was going to do, and then he did it.
Yeah, you got to give him credit for that. He said, I'm going to run a 6:30. He ran a 6:30.
And you beat his slowest mile.
Wait, Cons.
Yes.
Can you run a 6:30 in the right conditions? Like right now, could you do that?
No, I will say.
If that's true, then
he would have beat you no matter what.
Period.
No.
And you got to take into account, I had extra juice.
He had a lot left in the tank.
No, I think you could have run a 6-minute mile. I was kind of hoping you would keep pushing it just to see how you.
I do have a couple of regrets. When I stopped, I was just like, "Fuck it, I'm done," because the race was over. Obviously, I do wish I would have kept going and smacked him in the ass, just like to fuck with them on the fifth lap.
The Cons perfect hammies, you could run a 6:30, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's what I just asked you.
So yeah,
that's what I just asked.
Oh yeah.
No, you asked. You said right now
with a tweak.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Yes, I could.
I think he beats you no matter what. I'm sorry to say it, but 40 has hit you, and it's
fully healthy Cons. This is a coin flip race.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
Based on what we know,
so fast.
Let's say this.
What they're trying to do, they're trying to
65 degrees out. Cons wins.
You think so?
Yeah.
Based on the facts we have.
Let them do this.
Yeah.
Do not let them do this.
Where do you live,
Fucking
Cons?
fast.
Jersey.
Okay.
You're fast.
If Cons is wearing compression leggings, he wins.
There's factors, but like you could say the same for Dave.
Dave. This is bullshit. You beat the fuck out of him.
I did.
Yeah.
I think
Dave,
it was,
but, like,
it was
honestly,
closer
like-
than the footage said.
But Dave, like, is it not like clicking for you that like?
Oh, here we go.
You beat me significantly. You don't think anything was at play there?
Yeah.
I think that you knew that you weren't keeping up and you baked in the hamstring excuse.
Yeah, you're right. I injured my hamstring on purpose.
Back.
Yeah.
I don't.
He-
No.
He was like, this step, I'm going to tweak my hamstring.
He
I'm not
absolutely
saying
fucked his hamstring
I'm not
like
saying.
that on
I'm not
purpose.
saying that he actually tweaked his hamstring or not. I'm saying he would. That's what he's saying right now. Like that is the excuse. I don't know if he's.
I'm not
actually
making
hurt
an
or not.
excuse. I'm just
Not
telling
at
you
all.
what
I
happened.
think there's absolutely a chance
slightest
he's
bit.
faking it.
You what?
Is there not a non-zero chance that he's faking this?
Yeah.
Why would he? No. Why would he
ever?
lie?
I agree with you,
Yeah.
Dave.
Why-
I think
Because I was fucking dusting.
yeah, the first lap happened,
was
and
right
you
there with
realized,
you.
yeah, and then you realized you had no chance of keeping up with
For
his
another
fucking
3 laps.
speed, and you're like, oh, my hammy.
No.
Yes.
Well, that's okay.
That is the most base level excuse. He knows we would see right through that. No, cons. If he was lying,
He wouldn't
see
lie.
right
I will
based
also,
on what we know.
I'll also say, the fact that you guys staggered the start. I just don't know that when they run those races in the Olympics that for distance
They're trying to
races,
take
I don't
you
know if
down,
they do that.
Dave.
I think everyone starts at the same
They're trying
spot.
to take you down.
no.
Is that wrong?
back.
I don't
Fight
think
back.
they do.
Fight back.
I don't. I mean,
Well, that would matter because then you went out front and you set the pace.
but he had the inside. That's the point
No,
of the stagger.
immediately off the beginning.
came
you
No,
know.
I know.
Fight back.
So why did we
Yes.
stagger?
That's my
start?
point.
I asked that.
They're trying to fuck with you.
Changed.
But I mean, if you want to give Cons the extra 5 feet that I had in the end,
Sure.
Go
We
for
would love to.
But
do
that changes everything.
It does change.
Momentum, yeah.
Means the race was sort of moot from the start.
okay, it's moot. Yeah.
So you said something. You had to know something was at play. Are you saying you threw it on purpose?
No.
What do you mean by that then?
He lost by such a crazy
Right.
amount that something had to be.
Yeah.
You think I would just lose
Seriously.
by that much?
You know what the something was? White Sox Dave is a speed demon. Cons is
No.
not.
Cons wouldn't lose by that much if there wasn't a force at play.
I think he just
Yeah.
mailed it in at the end.
Exactly. He realized
don't
he
have
was
that
going to
in-
lose by a
doesn't
lot,
have
and he
it.
said,
That
"Hammy."
exactly what he said I was going to do. He did.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he said. That was that yesterday.
But
or the day
he's
before?
not you. He's
No, they are.
But
They are
we
the
just
same.
we just established that he is me.
This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
Spider-Man meme.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
The same people.
It's White Sox Cons and Captain Dave.
He said that
Fully inside each other.
he said that he was going to
Yeah,
set
they are.
he said that he was going to get enough elite on me where I just mentally fold and just mail it in and ride it out the last few laps. That's what he said was going to happen to me, and that's exactly
in a
what happened
perfect
with-
world where he doesn't get hurt.
Can we get an MRI in this hand?
Yeah, I would love one. I would love one.
MRIs work on
I would love one.
Or whatever
Yeah.
they do to diagnose
show,
it.
show a perfectly
Yeah.
fine hamstring.
I think that would be how you would check that.
Yeah, it definitely is how you check it. Oh no, Cons.
No, I'm
Cons
not.
doesn't realize we can check this.
I just never
no.
knew that. No, I never knew MRIs
Oh,
could show
alright.
hamstrings,
Well,
muscles.
It could show a torn hamstring, but a tweak.
I don't know.
Yes.
You think?
Yes.
Yeah, like a grade 1 strain. Yeah, they.
Are you willing to get an MRI?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's great.
It's going to be the most
did it-
expensive verification
Yeah, right?
of all.
Who did Eddie and Chief
Who's paid for that?
Ed picked me, or Chief picked me.
Eddie?
Ed picked Cons.
Oh no.
I did not. I picked you to make my life easier. I told you that.
So that's
Oh yeah,
a pick
that's
for
true.
Cons.
Yeah, that is kind of a pick for Cons.
Cons, are you on do you have a military pension or something like that?
Yes.
Oh, great.
You're ripping
You should
off-
have to
you're
give that to
ripping off the
Dave. You should have to
taxpayer.
give that
He
pension to
is
Dave.
ripping off the taxpayer.
Taxpayer.
ripping off the taxpayer.
Dave, I'm
815 mile defended our
Dave,
freedom.
Dave, I'm going to say something. I'm not joking around right now. You're like this close, bro. This close.
Okay.
Knock it off with some of these comments.
Okay.
Are you willing to give up your pension to Dave?
No.
Okay, I had to ask.
I have a daughter.
Oh, yuck. Right, Dave?
No.
That's my boy. That's my boy. All right.
Dave, I'm just fucking with you.
I know you are.
I don't think you will. I'm going to go ahead and run.
I love it. I loved it.
I don't think.
I love it
Based
all.
on what we know, I think couldn't have been.
Yeah.
I think if it was run again, I'd bet on Cons.
You guys are so dumb. We'll have to run it again.
Nah, we'll see.
All right. All right, Cons, Dave.
bad.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was electric.
I wish I could agree.
You were electric.
I was.
Yes.
Oh my god.
The event as a whole, it was.
No, it's terrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe next time. Maybe.
Okay. All
I
right.
might just have to retire after that, like Costanza.
Yeah.
Our new mission is to get Cons back now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You let us know when you're healthy and ready to go, and then we'll get Dave back out on the track.
All right.
I'll fly you out here. We'll do it the whole thing again.
Love that.
And unfortunately, Dave's gonna win again.
No.
He's so fast.
You won't.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, I'm not going to stop running.
But he doesn't have the mindset to lose 2 in a row.
Cons doesn't?
No.
Okay.
All right, then we'll have to do a third.
Jesus.
Best of 3.
We're gonna be like
Dave and I are just running against each other in perpetuity.
It's Raleigh Frazier.
Forever.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, boys.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, boys.
Go Team Green.
Yes, this is big for us for mini golf. Big, big, big. Eddie, you can come in here. Oh,
Good job, guys. Good running, fellas.
I love that. I loved every second of that.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
It would have been the same exact monologue
Also,
had Cons won.
credit to us for playing great good cop. That
was fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Incredible.
It was fun.
You guys were incredible. Everyone played their role perfectly.
Good court martial, bad court martial.
I just kept on whispering to Dave, defend yourself, defend yourself.
We got Dave to basically question Khan's commitment to the country. Almost turned violent.
Yeah. Kate, you were comfortable that whole time.
My face hurts from.
You were just staring in that corner.
Yeah, I disassociated.
Who's
pretty
that
hard.
dude, by the way? That tall guy here.
I know.
It's definitely somebody.
Yeah. Khan's just. Oh, I think I know maybe who it is.
Pod.
Khan's just shooting cannons for.
All he did was shoot cannons.
That's like the third time he said that today.
Dave thinks he fought in the Revolutionary War.
I think Dave
Stab people with a sword.
blew that out of the water.
Yes.
His appearance.
He's fast as fuck too.
He's back.
God, did he
Fully
need
back.
that?
He's so back.
We had to break a man to get him back.
Yeah. Dave is back.
He is back.
He has to. He's too back.
Is there a problem? Are you nervous that he might be too back?
We can't. I mean, yes, for my personal sanity, but for the work life, like, no. It's great. It's great.
Oh,
yeah. He used to, like, when he was gone, he was great to hang out with. I loved getting dinner, grabbing beers, but now I don't know.
Yeah.
Right? Was it, like, entertaining to watch from your point of view? Like,
I mean, it was entertaining because Dave's so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like was Sonic the movie entertaining? Was Cars entertaining?
Crushed the box office.
Speed.
True.
Shit's awesome.
Because it was such a rout.
It was.
It was bad.
I'm telling you, this wink Cons gave me, I was like, oh, shit, Dave's in trouble.
Do you think
He fooled me with that too.
Yeah, it was
The Hammy's
fully in
real?
a pretzel.
No.
Yeah.
He smirked when he initially said it. The
I
Hammy's-
know. I think he was just shocked by Dave's speed.
We all were.
Speed kills. What was it like when they first got in the car before I texted you to tell him not to talk?
Dave said he sandbagged us a little bit. He said 6 minute is his actual mile. So
Okay.
he was like, I was actually aiming for that.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
And then
He's an artist, man.
Yeah.
and Cons truthfully did not talk much at all.
That picture you took was so funny.
Yeah, I was just like, all right. It's like my kids dropping them off at practice.
Yeah.
It was yeah. Fuck.
So much fun.
Dave, man.
Yeah, did it at any point it actually look like he pulled a hamstring? Like, was he?
He said he
up close
pulled
with
it
the
when he
leg?
was rounded by the tennis courts and nobody was over there with him because Dave was so far ahead.
Oh.
Of him. So, and he did say that side was a little damp.
Oh.
But
Damn, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think he did.
He agreed to an MRI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might have called our bluff.
But he didn't even know that MRIs could show hamstring tears or tweaks. We got to get him to like bend over or something and show that he's totally fine.
And
We like task rabbit an MRI.
Yeah.
He might celebrate on the course today. A little deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trick him that way.
They're the same individual.
Exactly.
Head to toe.
That's why they're
Khan's playbook was insane.
That was a crazy
Yeah.
book.
Yeah, you guys are in shock. Anyone who thought Cons was going to do it, I think you have to feel a little betrayed.
Lied
This
to.
moment.
That's
Yeah.
more what I feel, not stupid, betrayed.
You're right.
Have you ever seen him about to freak out like that? Like, or
He
like
was
get
kidding.
really mad?
Didn't you hear him? You must have missed that part.
Sorry.
I was just fucking around like boys.
Well, that's the closest I've seen to him being actually angry but kidding.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny joke.
That was his best gag.
Yeah. Incredible bit.
Oh my God.
Che was the White Sox
They
Dave.
called it the
Was he?
vision
From the get.
Che, how fast could you run a mile?
Not that fast.
Yeah.
Definitely not 6:30. I have run maybe best career 6:30 ish, but
You just said definitely not.
That was like 10 years. I can't get back there.
Okay.
Do you think Dave would say he's a better swimmer than Che?
At this point, I don't know how high his confidence is.
You said swimmer?
Yeah, Steven's
I think we
been
need him
taking
to
swimming
stack some
lessons.
dubs.
I think a couple more.
Steven, you're a good swimmer?
No, terrible.
Oh.
He's trying to swim 100 laps this year.
We've been out in the pool for a couple weeks now. So
Total?
Yeah, total. What are you at, Steven?
11.25.
How many breaths?
April.
You got a quarter of a lap,
But you
don't cut for the side.
All right, here we go.
You don't know the caveat.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have brought it up.
Yeah.
What's the caveat?
He doesn't breathe when he
breathe.
swims.
He wants to hold his breath.
He keeps his head down the whole time, and then so he'll swim a half a lap and then come up for air and be like, "There's a half a lap."
And he stands up when he comes up for air. He
What
doesn't
is this?
just lift his head. He fully stands
Here.
up.
Yeah, here it is. You want to see it? Look how big this pool is.
So
too.
much commentary.
This is the only time we did in this pool. Was for taping this.
Don't brace. Oh, that would look like a false start. You did you not just hesitate? Okay.
Here he goes. He's off.
I mean, this is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
So that's a lap?
Half a lap,
Wait,
half a lap.
take your head under the water on the turn.
You
You can take your head up.
turn.
So you take a break in between
Wait,
this.
you
Yeah, he
take
doesn't
your
know
head
how
up
to
and
do
you
the
still
turn.
Only do like halfway
That's
back.
it. That was it. That was the lap.
I
You
wasn't.
just saw a
No,
lap.
that's half a lap. I
Yeah.
was not used to this
When you
pool.
got to the turn,
And yeah, this was like 4 feet deep on that side, so taking a turn would be a little
You
risky
weren't
for a guy my
used to the
size.
pool.
And there was a lap.
That's
one lap.
nope.
He's trying to get 100 this year.
And how many do you do per session?
Last time we amped it up, I think we were at like 2.5 or 2 or something like that. So, yeah.
Why even get in the pool? I mean, that's such a waste of time.
It's the funniest
I
thing.
thought I was going to be in the pool more.
Yeah. No, that wasn't what
That's
he was
not what he's
saying.
asking.
That's not what he was asking at all. At all.
Oh, I'm there. I'm taking my kids to swim.
No, again, no, that's
Wait,
not
you
what he's
ramped it
asking.
up to 2.5?
Yeah, I did double time because I knew I'd miss some weeks.
That's not the point Francis was making.
He said, "Why'd you get in the pool?" Right?
No,
That's
he
not
said,
that's not,
why
not
even
exercising.
get in the
Like,
pool?
that's not exercise.
No, it's not. He also thinks it's gonna get his lung. He's
Capacity.
training his lungs, even though he's averaging like a lap and a half every 3 weeks.
Yeah. Steven, have you ever tried to hold your breath for as long as you can underwater?
Certainly, yes.
Do you have any sense of how long you think you could hold your breath for?
Not that long, maybe 30 seconds.
Yeah.
These are pathetic. I mean, you're not going to survive anything.
No. No.
Ask him how long he could drive for, Max.
Survive, Eddie.
How long can you drive for?
4 hours in a row.
In a row.
All right. Well, that's not
4 hours.
No, that's
as bad
ridiculous.
as I would have
But he
thought.
needs shoulder rubs
If he
by
goes
the last hour.
if he's driving from Chicago to Cleveland, he can't get all the way there.
Wait, like without peeing or without?
No, without.
No, he can't.
No, he gets.
cannot
that's
finish
the day.
drive.
His body gets breaks
Just lock
down.
up. I need a break. I can do more that day. I very much prefer not to.
Like if he has a 5-hour drive, he's stopping it before.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we got.
He's
Stop
stopping and
somewhere.
switching
Yeah.
drivers at 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, he's gonna keep swimming, and then whatever he lands on by like December, we're gonna do a special yak at a pool where he has to get all the way to 100. It might take days.
It's going to be a long yak.
It's gonna
Great.
take forever
That's excellent.
because he swims like someone who's gonna drown at any moment.
You swim like you're doing it for rehab.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like
Is my
one of
form
those,
that bad?
you know.
It's slow, but it's not crazy bad.
It's slow and
Yes.
for a very short length.
That pool.
Yeah, he was in a horrific car accident.
Yeah.
And this is like, oh my God.
It's
We
actually
never
quite-
thought
That's
he'd
another
swim
good for
again.
him.
This
Yeah.
former Olympian got hit by a semi-truck.
Yeah, it's quite inspiring.
Yeah.
That you can swim that well, given what happened
And
to you.
here he is swimming.
We should take that video and make like the dodo video. It's like with happy music behind it. It's like this man.
Yeah.
They said he'd never walk.
Yeah,
again.
he is doing.
Do that with him and Cons.
Wait, so he just needs 100 laps by the end of the year?
Yeah.
We don't quite know.
Yep.
And why'd you only do one right there then?
Well,
I love introducing this to new people.
I know.
That pool was a different pool. We went to a hotel, and it was 4 feet deep, and I don't know how to do the turn.
You don't know how to do the turn.
That, again,
I don't know how to do the turn underwater.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
So you need to do the turn underwater for it to count?
No. The
He just
pool,
doesn't
the
know
pool
how
that
to
I'm
turn.
normally
No,
in
Francis.
is I have to, once I get to the other end, I'm gasping for air.
Yeah. So because he doesn't.
So that pool was too shallow.
That pool was both too shallow and way smaller than I'm used to.
But
the pool I usually do.
But
is
wouldn't that help?
That would
But
help
Francis, hold on. You're missing something. He does not know how to do the turn, period.
Yes.
Like, if I were in that pool, I would know how to do the turn, even if it's that shallow. You can turn, even if it's shallow.
Well, why don't you just touch the wall, stand up for a second, then turn around and go back?
He doesn't know how to do a third rep yet.
Yeah.
What?
He's gassed.
So confused. None
in
of this
that, in
makes
that
any
pool,
sense.
I
Correct feeling.
probably could have done that or come very close to a full second.
Why
And
did
in my normal pool, I'm not there yet.
He did actually on his third and fourth attempt. He did the turn.
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Right.
But I still don't understand.
Yes. You're all caught up.
Show the third or fourth attempt.
Why can't you just like
Set.
Ready? He does the turn here.
Ready. Set. Okay, he's off.
So we got 4 laps in this day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can the turn happen? He's running out of steam already.
Oh, you don't put your head out of
No,
the
he
water.
doesn't want to.
And then
There you go.
But why, Steven, why wouldn't you take a breath at the wall?
Oh no, Steven.
Does that mean
I'm playing an away game here. I don't know.
dude?
No, he keeps going.
I believe for some reason he doesn't.
Yeah, he
as a
finishes
full
the
lap,
lap.
he comes up for air.
Gotta finish the lap.
He has to be underwater the whole time.
That's part of the resolution.
Yeah.
I see. I see. Well, if that's true, okay, I get that.
But it makes no sense because no one has ever swam like that ever.
No.
Now I get the turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know when they do the Olympic 50-meter freestyle, they don't come up.
Yeah. Yeah, but that
A lot
makes
of them,
sense. It's
they'll
like
just-
25 seconds
Yeah.
or even less.
But they're hammering the water.
Yeah, they go nuts.
And have you seen how long an Olympic-sized pool is?
Yeah. It's super impressive.
It's nuts.
Huge.
What's their times? What's the top?
I think it's
I'm not
like
sure.
in the 20s, right?
Not much,
Oh, yeah.
It's like, it might even be less. I don't know. Can we show this?
Not Olympics.
Oh.
It's not Olympics.
Look at these. Oh my God.
Yeah, they don't. They're swimming Che style.
It's like a.
Oh, it's way less than
Holy
9.
shit.
Oh, yeah, you got to come back.
My body would snap in half.
Can you guys do that part, the underwater like
No.
flippy thing?
No.
No.
All right.
I mean, yes, not
kick
well.
turn.
19 seconds. That's crazy. But yeah, they're Che's pretty much that guy. It's pretty much the same.
And what was the treading water thing?
Oh, he can't tread water. That was like 6 years ago. He treaded water for maybe
4.5 minutes.
4.5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then he was ready to drown.
And what's the average person's ability to tread water? Isn't it pretty high?
I don't.
But he said he could do it for.
I think it's hours.
What?
I know Marines.
I never
did
said
you
I
have to
could
do
do
it,
it.
Kate?
Oh.
Mhm.
How long did you have to do it for?
No, we never had to like do it for a long ass time.
Donnie said he
had
could
to-
tread water for hours.
Infinite.
Yeah, look. In average conditions, most people would be able to tread water for up to a maximum of 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, does you can't like lie on your back and just float? That's not treading water,
I
right?
don't think that's
No.
treading.
No.
That seems high. It doesn't
But Francis, you could tread water for an hour.
I could
Yeah.
do it. I truly believe I could tread water for 5 hours.
Yeah, right. I don't know if I could do 5 hours, but an hour I easily could do.
I don't think I'd have any problem. I would get hungry. That would
Right.
be like the issue.
I get bored.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on water temp, I think.
Be Meek Phil masturbating.
Yeah.
This is boring.
I grow tired of this.
Yeah, so you're all caught up on Che.
Wow.
It really is
Where
so
we're
much
at,
fun
yeah.
explaining it to new
What's with
people.
him in the water though? That's
Mm-hmm.
no, I don't.
Bad. He's bad. He's bad
I
in the
know.
water.
I'm
Not
sorry.
an aquatic person.
He's a really bad swimmer, and his New Year's resolution is to swim 100 laps.
Hey,
Seems
did you grow
admirable.
up swimming? Like you had friends with pools and that kind of thing, or like you just didn't swim growing up?
No, I took swimming lessons and was like capable enough
Fire
where I
that
can go in.
person.
Like, Yeah, I mean, I could go in the water and do a high dive and swim to the side. That's fine.
He just had a really goofy swim instructor 30 years ago.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck with
like,
this kid.
His swim instructor didn't know how to swim. I mean, that's pretty clear.
You just hold your breath.
He just took the job.
Well, Kate's kid's swim instructor has one arm.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Kate's
What?
kid's the only kid in it.
And my son cannot swim.
I can.
Yeah,
That
of
was
course.
right to
He
the
can only
bottom.
swim in a circle.
Yeah.
What's your prune time, Steven?
Oh, that's a great question.
Great question.
You got to improve that.
What do you mean?
Like how fast do you prune your hands?
Are you pruning quick?
I don't know. I haven't taken a bath in a long time, so.
Well, what about the pool, Steven?
Oh my God.
Any body of water.
I don't.
Would suffice.
Washing your hands for too
I don't know.
long.
I don't think I prune
You,
in the water.
You
I'm
can
never in the
prune-
water for like more than 30 minutes.
You can
so.
prune in the shower.
Not me.
Oh.
Oh.
Damn, built different.
Go get a tub of water.
Go on, get his
prune,
hand
go
in the
prune.
water.
Show Ken until
show
Kay
ends when you
prunes.
prune.
I need to know how fast he prunes now.
Tomorrow Eddie, you here tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So tomorrow we'll have Stephen
Prune?
Chase start with his hand in a water.
I do
We'll
feel like a
see how
sign of growing up is you don't prune anymore.
I prune.
Like you're not what? You're in water long enough to prune?
Oh,
prune in the
yeah.
shower.
It doesn't
yeah.
take much.
I prune
I was
pretty
in the
quick.
pool the
I
other
can't
day.
remember the last time I pruned.
I'll prune washing my hands.
Yeah.
And my prune lasts.
Huh.
Yeah.
Pruning sucks.
Why?
What?
I think it's kind of cool.
I'm
feel
so
nothing about
different on prune. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I haven't pruned in years.
I've never.
I feel vulnerable when I prune.
Yeah.
Like my
Vulnerable.
as though my exoskeleton, whatever that last layer is now. The defenses are down.
It's gone.
Like in Return of the Jedi when they knock out the shields. I could get a cold more easily when I was pruny.
I had a
That's not-
cousin who fell asleep in a shower after an Eagles game, and he was there like all night. And in the morning, he was both pruned and his body like absorbed. He was like so swollen.
Oh my
and
God.
pruned. It was
And
like
the toaster next to him stopped
a-
working.
yeah, the toaster next to him.
Falling asleep
Yeah.
in a shower that's an impressive.
That's
Yeah.
For like a long time.
That's something that would wake anybody up.
White
Yeah,
Sox Dave does
had to have
that.
been cold.
Instantly
White Sox
woken up.
Dave sleeps in the shower.
Yeah,
Shower
he
naps.
takes shower naps.
What?
Yeah, I heard that.
For how
Curls up
long?
on the bottom, right?
When he's hungover, yeah,
Yeah.
he gets on all fours.
My hotel room right now, the one they put me in, is the handicapped hotel room.
Oh, that's
Also
awesome.
has the tub.
Well, no, it has a seat in the shower and then the handheld.
And the bathroom's wide.
Bathroom's enormous.
Yeah.
But
It
is
is
there a
enormous.
lip so the water doesn't get to the bathroom floor?
No, it's
So it just soaks right onto the floor.
soaked.
Yeah, well, they stopped putting the lips in hotel showers.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, and I do have a tub to that point, Kate, but I also have this, shower that's flush to the floor. But I see the bench that you can fold down. It's one of those. And I was wondering if it would be inappropriate of me to use it. Is that like parking in a handy
No, you can
space?
use that.
Even though I'm
Oh.
able-bodied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just put it back.
Putting my bare butt cheeks on the bench meant for the handicapped.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Guy in a wheelchair just rolls up into your hotel room.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Man, get your ass off my bench.
I don't know. I would do it, but I'd feel like I'd want to wear a bathing suit. And that's nothing against the handicapped.
No,
And that would be
general.
quite a move to wear a bathing suit in your hotel shower.
In my
Just
own
sit on a
shower.
handicap.
Yeah. Oh man.
Do you guys ever try to live as though you are blind just to see what that's like?
No.
Close your eyes and
Scares
walk
me so
around.
much.
Can't do it.
Even if you're with, say, someone who understands the experiment and is willing to sort of guide you a little bit.
It's horrifying.
It is horrifying.
I think it's empathetic.
All right.
I
Give
think
me a-
I
give
think
me
there
a
was a
pass.
curb where he did that. He closed his eyes. He's like, it's not that bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, after like a minute. I want to do this though for. It is horrifying. Have you done it for a long time, Fred?
I've tried, not super long. I mean, it is really tough. It's probably the way that Steven feels in a pool.
Yeah.
It makes you admire blind people.
I saw an Anthony Jeselnik podcast clip. He was saying, how do blind people even know where to look for Braille?
Oh.
You know?
I guess it's just right in front of you. Does anyone else have their eyes closed right now? Or is it-
Yeah, all of
No,
us.
I
all
do.
of us.
Well, I don't think they're seeing just straight black.
No.
Oh, really?
A lot of
I think
yeah,
there's
there's a lot
different levels
degrees
of
it.
blindness.
But like,
Yeah.
if you were
Different
blind, wouldn't you
brightness.
automatically like be on the hunt for Braille any room you go into?
I wonder if there's like a mandated height for if Braille's on the wall, it's about here. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like if there's like a general.
The
Definitely.
craziest
ADA.
thing to me is people who are born blind, and it's like they don't. when you say a color, it's like they have no.
When you say anything,
they have no basis for it.
For purple.
I would convince myself I was hot as fuck, and if people told me otherwise, I'd be like, "Oh
You wouldn't even know what hot means.
Let's go tell the blind chick she's ugly.
I think, and I don't know if I believe this, that I would rather be born blind than
Me too.
be born able seeing and then lose my vision.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, probably.
First of all, I think you're better at it.
Yeah.
You're going to be better. You're innately blind.
better.
You're a natural.
Equipped.
You've had longer experience.
That's a natural blind
mastered
guy.
it.
Natural born.
If you were
gold
born
star.
blind, you wouldn't even feel at a disadvantage in any way.
Right.
I watched this
We're in a
documentary
scene
about
world.
a kid who was born blind who skateboards like around his neighborhood, and he uses like he makes these clicking sounds, and they said he's developed like a bat. Like he hears the way he like echolocates, and
He's a sonar boy.
he's like a sonar boy, and he's like ripping around his neighborhood on a fucking skateboard.
I've seen a clip of that guy, I think, where he grinds the rail and he uses his stick to find out where the rail is.
Oh,
That's what the bumps are for before crosswalks, right?
Yeah.
To pick up.
Watching a blind person cross a busy crosswalk is like
very impressive.
Yes, impressive.
Do you ever go help them?
I think I have.
I like to. I like to.
I would
you
watch
don't
a
want to
compilation.
be.
You're
Like I always feel bad where it's like I'm.
this
this
guy,
is
he's
sick.
really good at it.
I feel like it's okay to be like, "You good?"
Yeah, I don't want to be
You-
presumptuous to be like, oh, you need help.
I said this on Son of a Boy Dad, but not too long ago, I was crossing 6th Avenue and there was a blind black woman who was just starting out from the other side. So I hustled across and offered an arm and helped her across the street. And I just felt like for the rest of that day, I could kick children.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Or steal, because I had bought so much karma.
Yeah. Right.
From that.
I helped an old woman down like an icy slope in college once. Not a single person saw.
Fuck, what a waste.
Yeah.
I'm sure that
Where
happened.
were you for Jay Leno?
I know.
Fuck.
He really got banged up.
That was bad.
Yeah.
Was the blind black chick like thankful?
Yeah, very. Yeah. She was almost, it felt like something out of time. She said, "Why, thank you." You know? I remember her saying that.
That'd feel good.
That didn't feel great.
It felt really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it
Helping
the
anyone.
deaf people that they don't view being deaf as a disability?
Correct,
And so if you get a cochlear, is it cochlear implant? They like view you as an enemy.
I think some of them
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
I don't know about all of them.
That area
an
in DC
extremist.
that has like a ton of deaf people.
I didn't know
There's like
there
a
was one.
very big deaf community in DC, and there's almost like a hierarchy. Like the deafer, the longer you're,
deafer you
the
are.
longer the timeline of your family. Like my great grandparents, have all been deaf there. Like the higher your status is, and like implants
Oh,
are looked down
wow.
upon. I watched. There was that reality show. They were fucking like crazy.
What
Not
did
that
that
they wouldn't.
sound like?
A good time. A good time. But yeah, there's like a hierarchy to
I didn't know
do
that.
it.
This?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, his parents were doing sign language on the Mayflower.
Yeah. That's.
They came over. They were told which bunks were theirs by points.
There's like the whole neighborhood, like all the shopkeepers, like everybody is deaf, and it's pretty cool. It's like
That'd be cool to live, in a non-hearing world with everyone else.
yeah.
Have they decided the matchups for mini golf yet? I'm very curious.
You guys talked about beef, I assume.
Yeah,
Dude,
bad.
broke my heart.
Yeah, he was
Broke
on
my
that-
damn heart.
He was on that course for hours after.
Was he?
Yeah.
I texted him late at night.
What'd you say?
I just said, I hope you're doing okay. And was a total good sport about it.
He's
He
been
didn't
a
seem
great
that
sport.
bothered.
I think it's a
about it.
good, it's not a good thing you want to hit that putt, but the general, I think Foreplay knows who he is, Foreplay audience, but like the general Barstool world doesn't fully know who he is. Yeah, it could have been better for his first introduction, but any introduction's good.
It's kind of perfect.
I watched it again. He didn't even hit that bad of a putt. I'm shocked it didn't go in.
Yeah.
He didn't like miss it. It truly lipped.
Yeah, it's better than
around.
missing short.
Yeah.
That would have been horrific.
And the team's still up 2.
Yeah, but it would have been.
It would have been grim.
7.5 to 4.5. So being up 3 is a lot different. Yeah, because we got to just go 7 and 5. We got to go.
That's possible.
Very possible. And then I think the tiebreaker is captain's sudden death.
Oh my god.
Oh, I love Kirk in
Insane.
that. We gotta get to that.
Kind of
That
want
would
that.
be insane.
Nuts.
We need that. We need that bad.
There he is.
Are Cons and Dave they're both still in this, right?
They are.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Wait.
No,
yeah.
no. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Wait. Yeah.
No.
Let Dave.
No, you can't take that away from Dave today.
Give him a day.
No, you got to let him have at least 24 hours.
Oh,
Remember, you asked for this.
I did. I mean, it's a blind draft, so it could happen that they're up against each other, and I have no control of it. But I want my boy to have one day, because he's gonna lose probably his mini golf challenge.
Yeah, something very bad will happen to him this afternoon.
I don't know, because Cons is hurt.
That's true.
Yeah.
He might have to withdraw, forfeit.
I mean, I wouldn't be shocked.
How are you calling Meek Phil's? He got hot yesterday.
I let the moment breathe.
Stop.
That was greatness.
Meek Phil's reading like 3-inch putts.
He curled up. He wound himself up so tight.
Yeah, and it's not like he doesn't know how to read a putt. No. I don't know how to read a putt.
The position he put his body in was absurd.
Yeah.
The still of that.
It's like he was looking for a sock under his bed.
Yeah.
It was more than that. It was like.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
For the putt of his life, maybe.
Like he's not seeing anything.
Spiral. It was like the Fibonacci sequence.
It's my
How
pants.
does your body bend like that?
Falling down on me.
What is he doing?
At one point,
So he got down in
To
that
win
pose.
the match, to win the point for
My
Team
man.
Kirk. Meek Phil.
I thought he made that. Shit.
At one point, it was early on in his first match, and one of the refs said, "Hey, Phil, we can pull that off the board if you want some more room." And he goes, "I've never say no to more room." I've never say no to more room.
Oh, I would just hear, because I was on the other side of the course for half of his match. I would just hear the Meek echoing down from
He's the
rafters.
people's champ.
Yeah.
Who put this dog shit here?
Oh yeah, this was the first round.
Yeah, everyone thought those rocks were gonna.
Oh, knocks that one.
How do you do that?
That's the worst case scenario, bud. All right.
Dave.
Hole one goes to Team Jeff.
All right, that is a hole-in-one.
Oh, we get some more hole-in-ones today.
Certain. I don't know. You have to use the obstacles today. They're trying to put up some barriers.
Yeah, it's going to be rocks. They're going to rock it.
They're gonna
Henry Rockwood is what they were calling him.
Good God.
Yeah. All right, should we spin the wheel, because we got a lot to do this afternoon.
That's right.
Eddie, you'll be back tomorrow?
I just realized I'm going to Northwestern with Gruden and Waddle with Sylvie, so.
Okay.
Shit.
All right, so we'll still get Shay in that water.
I can't wait to see that.
Yeah. Francis, great to see you.
Thanks for having me.
When do you fly back tomorrow morning?
I'm going to Providence this week.
Oh, nice.
So,
tickets still available?
No, that's all sold out.
Love that. Love that. Maybe an extra show?
I thought about it, but they didn't have a way to make it work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go see Francis. Well, you are going to go see Francis if you already bought the ticket.
Mm-hmm.
If not,
I'll be in Chicago, Zanies, June 7th, 8th, 9th, all that. So
yeah, you're
check
welcome
that
to
out.
come in. That'll be fun. All right.
That align with a case race?
What?
Will that align with our next case race?
Maybe.
I've never done a case race.
Oh, would you like to be?
I've always wanted to.
Royal Rumble is
Royal Rumble.
Also, we had a reminder on.
Yes.
Shay and I had a reminder on
Very
our Google
funny.
Calendar to start planning the White Party wine case race.
Yes.
Oh,
I don't even know when we said that.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
We had the idea of whenever Michael Rubin does his white party, that's just it's disgusting to watch all the highlights and the pictures. We were gonna do a wine case race dressed in white, and just
that
puke on ourselves
everywhere and just
the hangover.
Yeah. But Royal Rumble case race, you might have to be. I think we're gonna try to keep a lot of the people secret.
Yeah.
For the pop.
Oops.
But yeah, you'll be on the list of invites.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What an honor.
All right, let's spin the wheel. Also, Kyle, you are lucky because there's been a busy week. I did get the reminder to put a razor blade in some of your food yesterday, and I didn't. So,
or did you?
So
yeah, you probably did, and I fucking ate it easily.
I'll just do it.
I guarantee you did.
That's
what happened.
You
did it.
What did I give you to eat yesterday?
You gave me something.
No, I didn't.
It wasn't a scone, but
it was a pastry.
It was what you gave me a plate.
Go with Cons to the MRI.
Yeah, get the MRI with Cons.
Go to the MRI.
All right, spin it. No hijinks. Oh, we're good. Did you go on your date with Malasek?
No, he didn't have the time. So
Yeah, he did.
he probably totally did. I want us to just fly down there one morning and surprise him.
Okay, I like that.
And then be back by afternoon.
Yep.
Just a quick.
Why
So,
not?
we'll see.
Just barge into his house.
Well, he has
That's
a
what I'm
date this
thinking.
weekend, right?
He does.
Crash it.
A crash
Is he the
his
one that
date?
said he doesn't want to hang out with women?
Yes.
Yes.
Man, that blew my mind when
Yeah.
he said that.
Yeah.
He's detested by women. He hates them.
His you know the take that he had where he said that he poops and then gets in the shower?
Yeah.
It got picked up in a Cody Co video, which Cody Co's still doing videos.
Oh, he's back?
Yeah, I guess
There
he
you
just
go.
came back one day and acted like nothing happened.
Oh.
And it was
he
like
talked about Malasek?
It was like worst podcast clips, and he just did a whole segment about
Oh, man.
about that clip from the bracket, making fun of Malasek.
Yeah, Malasek also did his dream threesome is Ryan Gosling and Kate McAdams.
Rachel McAdams.
Rachel McAdams while he watches.
Not bad.
Pretty asexual guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
The most asexual guy. All right, we'll see everyone tomorrow.
Yeah, it's time to talk shop or do a Yankee swap. It's the act. It's the act.
Watch Mini Golf. See you tomorrow. Love you. Bye.